A man in bright polka dot pajamas wakes up alone inside a mysterious, seamless white room with no doors or windows. After inspecting the empty space, a strange nose-shaped bump suddenly emerges from one of the walls. Curiously, he approaches and presses the nose. This immediately causes a white cherub statue to pop out. Soon, the walls become covered in thousands of these strange figures, and he realizes he is trapped in a bizarre game. The stranger suddenly realizes that this mysterious room is far more complicated than he first imagined. Every strange button sticking out of the wall seems to trigger a completely random object, leaving him even more confused. Some items appear useful, while others make absolutely no sense. But instead of giving up, he decides to test every possibility, convinced that one of these bizarre objects must be the key to escaping. As more objects continue falling into the room, he starts paying closer attention. He carefully examines each one, wondering if they fit together somehow. What looked like meaningless chaos slowly begins to reveal a hidden pattern. Every strange item feels like another clue, and every new discovery pushes him one step closer to understanding the impossible puzzle surrounding him. The room is clearly testing his patience, his intelligence, and his determination. The more he experiments, the more he realizes that escaping won't depend on luck. It will depend on connecting every tiny clue hidden in plain sight. And just when he thinks he's finally making progress, another unexpected surprise appears, proving that this bizarre game is only getting started. As everything begins falling into place, the man's search reaches its most confusing point yet. The strange people he has encountered, the impossible events he has witnessed, and the mysterious symbol all seem connected, but none of them provide the clear answers he expected. Instead, every revelation makes the mystery even deeper, blurring the line between reality and imagination. The film cleverly balances absurd humor with thought-provoking moments, turning ordinary situations into surreal experiences that constantly surprise the audience. By the final moments, he realizes that the journey was never about solving a single mystery, but about questioning the nature of existence itself. Rather than offering a simple conclusion, the story leaves its biggest questions open to interpretation, allowing every viewer to find their own meaning. That unforgettable mix of comedy, mystery, and philosophy is exactly what makes the ending so memorable and keeps people thinking about it long after the movie is over. The man follows the strange symbol, hoping it will finally explain everything, but each clue only pulls him deeper into an even more bizarre world. Every person he meets behaves as though the impossible is completely normal, leaving him as the only one who realizes something is terribly wrong. As he searches for answers, he wanders through surreal locations where the rules of reality constantly change. One moment, conversations seem meaningful, and the next, they dissolve into complete nonsense. The mystery grows larger with every step, yet no one is willing to give him a straight answer. Instead, he is forced to solve strange puzzles, face awkward encounters, and question whether the symbol is leading him toward the truth or simply trapping him inside an endless cycle of confusion. What begins as a simple search slowly becomes a philosophical journey, forcing him to wonder if life itself has any clear meaning or if everyone is simply pretending that it does. As the journey continues, every answer only creates another mystery. The closer the man gets to uncovering the meaning behind the symbol, the more reality begins to fall apart around him. Strange characters appear with cryptic messages, impossible events unfold without explanation, and even the simplest choices seem to lead him into new layers of confusion. Despite all the absurd humor, he refuses to give up, believing there must be a reason behind everything he has experienced. But instead of revealing a clear truth, the story challenges both him and the audience to question what is real, what is imagined, and whether every mystery is meant to be solved. By the end, the film leaves its biggest questions unanswered, allowing viewers to form their own interpretations. That unique blend of surreal comedy, mystery, and philosophical ideas is what makes the story so unforgettable, proving that sometimes the journey itself is far more important than the destination. The mystery only becomes stranger as he keeps moving forward. Every place he visits seems disconnected from reality, yet somehow everything appears to be linked by the same mysterious symbol. The people around him continue acting as though nothing unusual is happening, making him question whether he is losing his mind or finally beginning to see the truth. Each bizarre encounter mixes awkward comedy with unsettling tension, creating moments that are both hilarious and deeply confusing. As he desperately searches for a final explanation, he discovers that the answers he has been chasing may not exist at all. Instead of solving the mystery, every revelation opens another layer of questions, leaving both him and the audience trapped in a world where nothing can be taken at face value. By the time the story reaches its conclusion, it becomes clear that the film is less about finding answers and more about embracing uncertainty, encouraging viewers to interpret its surreal events and philosophical themes in their own unique way. And that's where we'll leave it for today. Our trapped stranger has only scratched the surface of this bizarre mystery, and the room is about to become even more confusing as he discovers what these strange objects are really meant for. If you want to see what happens next and find out whether he finally escapes, make sure you come back for part 2. And if you're enjoying these movie recaps, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next recap. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 2.